I'm hungry. What's up, everyone? Welcome to Jersey Jeff Eats. I am in Las Vegas on the Las Vegas Strip, currently staying at the Bellagio. Gonna head next door to the Cosmopolitan to check out the Wicked Spoon Buffet, one of the buffets that I have never been to here in Las Vegas. It's got pretty good reviews. It's only open for like breakfast and brunch. It closes at 3 p.m. So gonna head over there. It's about 1 p.m. so I don't have much time to waste here. Let's walk on over to the Cosmo and check out the Wicked Spoon Buffet. Come along with me. By now you guys know how I like to do things on this channel. I don't like to just jump to the dinner table and show you video of me eating. I like to take you guys on little walks and show you around the neighborhood, if you will. Like I said, I'm staying at the Bellagio. The Cosmopolitan is right next door, but right next door is kind of relative when you're speaking about Las Vegas. Right next door could be 3 miles away, so keep that in mind. Cosmo, not too bad from the Bellagio. However, the Bellagio is way set back, so it takes forever just to get to the Strip. I'm just starting to get comfortable with how content is released here on the Jersey Jeff Eats channel compared to my other channel, the New York channel. And some of you ask, well, this should really be on the New York channel. It's all about Las Vegas. Well, this particular video is not all about Las Vegas. It's about eating and food. And if that's the primary focus of what a video is all about, it's going to end up on Jersey Jeff Eats, just like this one. And sometimes I get comments, well, it's 6 minutes into the video and I haven't seen any food yet. And I understand that. It's not really a food review channel. It's more or less a food experience channel. I like to show you guys around a little bit before I sit down and actually eat, or before I visit a specialty shop, or drive around in my car before I go to the drive-thru at the fast food restaurant. That's just the way I am. I like to talk a little bit, show you guys around, and then I'll get to the food. So like I said, I'm growing comfortable with the content and how it's produced for this channel, and apparently you guys are too, because, well, the channel's doing quite well, and I really want to thank you guys for that. This buffet is costing me a little over $50 with tax, and that's kind of expensive considering it is a brunch buffet. Buffets aren't what they used to be here in Las Vegas. As a matter of fact, most of them stop at brunch now, including the Wicked Spoon. They used to have dinner here, but no longer. As a matter of fact, I think the only 2 players as far as dinner buffets now are Caesars and Wynn. I could be wrong, and you guys can correct me in the comments, but even the Bellagio stops at brunch now. And yeah, I think $50 for a brunch buffet is kind of pricey. So let me do my Jersey Jeff Eats buffet flyby here and show you everything they have before I start fixing plates. Here we have various breads, butter, marmalades, and nut butters. I don't know who would pay $50 to make a peanut butter and jelly, but you never know. Some more breads, and around the corner we have various fruits. I've been on a fruit kick lately. I don't know why, but normally when I come to Las Vegas, I do my initial CVS or Walgreens run and I pick up a whole bunch of chips and snacks and candy and stuff like that. This time I picked up fruit. No, I'm not going to eat it here at the buffet, but I'm just letting you guys know, I don't know what's gotten into me, but I've been on a fruit kick lately. We'll come back to those shrimp cocktails in a little moment, but right now we have some cheese and some deli meats. You can make your own charcuterie board if you'd like. Here we have a nice winter salad in a mason jar. Does anyone know the difference between a winter salad and a summer salad? Well, it basically comes down to the produce and what time of the year that the produce is in season. Also available is a Caesar salad as well as a wedge salad. Here we have some tri-colored tortilla chips in paper bags. I don't know about you guys, but so far I feel like I'm packing a school bus lunch for some kids. Peanut butter and jelly? Check. Banana? Check. Chips? Check. Here we have some beef carpaccio, which is basically raw beef, and some tuna crudo, which is basically raw tuna. I can't help notice so far everything that I'm looking at is pretty much measured into individual servings, not something that you can take whatever you want or at however much as you want. Of course, you could take more than one serving, but then you'd look kind of piggish, but a lot of cost savings going on here at this buffet, and I'm going to get back to that shrimp cocktail deal that they got going on down the end there. There's a lot of filler here at this buffet as well, like this huge chunk of grass that looks like it came from the Wynn golf course. There should be food there, not a hunk of lawn. So far, with one or two exceptions, if you're a vegetarian, this buffet is definitely for you. These pork carnitas look interesting. And they do have an omelet station, which is good for a brunch buffet, I suppose. But again, as many of you know, I don't eat eggs, so I'm going to have to pass up on the omelet station. Just going to stop the recording for a quick second here. Anyone notice that there is money laying around where the warming trays go? That's a big turnoff for me. Maybe they're looking for tips, but money does not belong on the same counter where food is being served. Angry mac and cheese. Those of you who know me know that that really does intrigue me. I'll be back for some of that. I don't see the hash brown bites, and that cream spinach, while I do like spinach, I think I'm gonna pass on that. I love short ribs, but I never had bone marrow. For some reason it seems way too biological for me. Not that short ribs aren't biological, but I think you understand what I'm trying to say here. They have a loaded mashed potato bar here, which, I mean, the concept is awesome, but the execution, well, not so much. Here we have a carving station, and it looks like we're getting into some, let's just say, a little more substantial food now. Excuse me, got any $100 bills laying around on the counter? That would interest me. I love roasted vegetables. I really do. I could eat them all day long. Roasted potatoes, roasted carrots, roasted eggplant, roasted Brussels sprouts, anything roasted. I love it with regards to vegetables. Now, since I don't do eggs, this is what I call breakfast. French toast and pancakes, and I guess this is the bruh in brunch. Here we have a pork, sausage, and leek white ragu pasta with orange zest. It sounds like a lot of things have fallen into that pan. Nobody has touched it. Shrimp and grits. Now, I do have friends in the South, and they swear by grits. I just never understood them. This pizza station is just a mess. Just a mess. Speaking of messes... Oh my goodness, crab legs! Oh, thank goodness. And it's not one toe served on a big plate either. You could take whatever you want. Now that's buffet style. Unlike this Asian section, which has 3 offerings and only one that interests me. I'm not sure what some of this stuff is. It looks like rice and some kind of a pork and greens and prawns or shrimp. I guess it's some kind of continuation of the Asian section, I guess. And here we have some steamed Asian food. Alrighty, let's check out the dessert station before we actually start loading up the plates and bringing them back to check some of this food out. Hey guys, if you're enjoying the videos here on the Jersey Jeff Eats channel and you haven't subscribed already, why not do so right now? And if you're enjoying this Wicked Spoon buffet here at the Cosmopolitan in Las Vegas video, why not give it a thumbs up? I do appreciate it. Both help the channel out so much. I appreciate your support, guys. Everyone, repeat after me. Pina colada panna cotta. I just had to say that. Go ahead, it's your turn. Wow, you actually said it. That's kind of creepy. These desserts just might save the day. If anything, I'm getting $50 worth of desserts today. Rice Krispie treats. I knew I left something out of the school bus lunch bag. Hey young man, what's in your Wicked Spoon lunchbox? Well, I had a peanut butter and jelly. I had to make it myself, and I got a banana and a bag of nachos and some Rice Krispie treats. Apparently they forgot the small box of chocolate milk. Alrighty, I did my flyby. Let's get started. So for my first plate, I picked out a Caesar salad, some chicken tortilla soup, the shrimp cocktail. I have to tell you, every buffet I've ever been at, the shrimp cocktail, you pretty much made your own. You just picked as many shrimp as you want, a little cocktail sauce on the side, and some lemon. No, they put 2 shrimp in a little plate with a little, I guess a half a teaspoon of cocktail sauce and a wedge of lemon, and that's your shrimp cocktail. If you want more than that, well, you have to grab about 6 of these. And then I got some deli meats and some cheeses and some fruit as well for this first plate, and some rolls. And again, judging by the way this buffet is offered or presented, there is some serious cost savings going on here as far as the Cosmopolitan Wicked Spoon is concerned. Not so much for my $50 that I paid. The Caesar salad was cold and crispy and very flavorful. It was good. It just left me wanting for more. And chicken tortilla soup is actually one of my favorite soups. That's why I picked this bowl out here for me to try. But it was kind of like flavorless here. The shrimp cocktail was a huge disappointment. Only 2 shrimp, and again, I've never been served shrimp like this before at a buffet. The shrimp wasn't that cold, perhaps because they were separated from all their friends, and there was only a couple of drops of cocktail sauce, really not enough for even 2 shrimp, and that lemon wedge was the tiniest lemon wedge. I had a hard time squeezing it. Again, the portions are measured out for you, and they are incredibly small, especially for a buffet that costs $50. This is Gavone. He's the Jersey Jeff Eats channel's mascot. He's hiding somewhere in this video, not here. I'm just showing you what he looks like here. He'll show up somewhere else in this video as a quick flash in the background. If you spot him, then leave a comment below on the timestamp where you spotted him, and you'll get a shout out on a future Jersey Jeff Eats channel's video. And a shout out to Tejan McCall, who found Gavone in my Chickies and Pete's video from Atlantic City. Congratulations, Tejan McCall. I think these crab legs, as well as the dessert, are going to be the redeeming items here at this buffet, and I also noticed it took way too much butter. Now, I know I'm being overly critical here, but I want to be honest with you guys. These crab legs were overcooked. The shells were so soft, I had a hard time, well, they wouldn't even crack. I just had to kind of like bend them open, if you will, and it was very hard getting the meat out. They were just way too oversteamed. I'm going to head back to those pork tacos and see what they taste like. We'll try one of these vegetable Samoas also. Maybe 2. Nobody's looking. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Everything is so pre-measured here. You know, if they put this hunk of lawn by the crab legs, it would be a real surf and turf. Take a close look here. I've loaded up the plate, but there's really not that much food on it. The Wicked Spoon is really cutting corners. But I have to say the pork carnitas tacos as well as the vegetable Samoas, they were really good. I really did enjoy this. I know, it seems kind of odd that I'm going for breakfast stuff now, but that's pretty much just the way this buffet is. A little bit of everything, regardless of what time of the day it is. I gotta say, I didn't care much for the French toast or the pancakes. They taste like they've been laying around for quite a while. Alrighty, up next we're going to try some of that fried chicken, that wicked mac and cheese, as well as some Asian. I did enjoy the fried chicken. It was nice and crispy on the outside, tender and juicy on the inside. The wicked mac and cheese was okay. It wasn't that great. It tastes like kind of like the frozen variety that you get at the supermarket. And the Asian food just left me totally uninspired, and actually it was close to room temperature. Finally, I did load up my plate with lots of desserts. I wanted to get my money's worth out of this buffet, I guess, and I have to say the desserts were pretty good. Everything I tasted was nice and fresh, and it was really good as far as the desserts were concerned. Of course, I just had a bite or two of everything, but it was pretty good. All in all, I found the Wicked Spoon here at the Cosmopolitan in Las Vegas pretty much underwhelming and overpriced, but compared to the buffet that I went to the following day, this one was delicious. That horrible video is coming up soon here on the Jersey Jeff Eats channel.